Hello my dear students, I welcome all of you to our English class. Today we will read non-detailed study, okay? Non-detailed study. Before going to topic, you reply me. That is, question is, what is the past tense of lose? Lose. What is the past tense of lose? Definitely the answer is go and gone, lose, lost. 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 This is V1, V2, again. Lost is V3. Okay. Second say, you know singular and plural. I will say children. You have to say children is plural. You have to say singular. Children. Children is plural. The singular is child. Okay. So today we will learn that is the lost child. The title is lost child. Lost child. That means the child has been lost somewhere. According to story, the child has been lost. The story is written by Mulk Raj Anand. The story is written by Mulk Raj Anand. Mulk Raj okay. The story is written by Mulk Raj Anand. Mulk Raj Anand was born in Peshawar, which is now in Pakistan. After completing his schooling, he moved to London for higher study. He graduated with a bachelor degree and got postgraduate with the title of doctorate from London. He wrote several books and short stories. The book name is Untouchability. The book Untouchability gained great popularity and became known as Dickens of India. Dickens of India. He got the title Dickens of India. Dickens of India. He has authored number of books and short stories. These books are, you see, the books are The Village, The Sword and the Sickle, Coolie, Across the Black Waters. Other several books are there. The most important books are there, and short stories are also there. He wrote the Village, The Sword and the Sickle, Coolie, and Across the Black Waters. In this story, a writer describes the psychology of a child. Psychology of a child. The story begins with the child enters with his parents to a fair, and the child is attracted towards various attractive things which is displayed in a fair. At first, child was demanding to various attractive things. When he lost his parents, what he was demanding, then he was not ready to receive it. He was not ready to get it. Only he wanted that my parents and my parents. He denied. He denied to get them. In the beginning, he was demanding, I will purchase the toy, doll, everything. But when he lost his parents, what he was demanding, then he was denied. So the story was the lost child. We have to start the first. This is the picture of the Mulkraj Anand. It was the festival of spring. It was the festival of spring. It was the festival of spring. Spring is the name of a season. It comes in between month of February and March. From the wintry shades of narrow lanes and streets appeared a colorfully dressed humanity. Generally, people do not like to come outside in winter season. Spring comes after winter season. Winter season, the people always like to stay in home. So far, after winter season, the spring season is there, and people are coming outside to attend the fair wearing the colorful dress. So, some of them are walking, some of them are riding the horses and going to the fair, and others sitting in the bullock carts they are going. One little boy ran between his father's legs, brimming over with life and laughter. A small boy with his parents with much enthusiasm going to fair. So, with his joyful, he is running between his father's leg, brimming. Brimming means overflowing. Come child, come, the called his parents as he lagged behind, fascinated by the toys in the shops that line the way. In that time, his parents called the child, you come and come, but the child was left behind. Only for the reason, the child is attracted seeing the toys in the shops which were on the line on the way. He hurried towards his parents, his feet obedient to their call. That means, listening the affectionate call, the child returned to their parents obediently, obeying the orders. After reaching near the parents, he expressed his desire, but he could not put an end his feelings. But observing the facial appearance, he felt discouraged. As he came to where they had stopped to wait for him, that means child returned to his parents. He could not suppress his desire. His interest was to buy a toy or doll in his mind. Even though he well knew the old cold stare of refusal in their eyes. Stare means act of looking. He knew that observing the facial appearance of his father and felt discouraged. Again, I want that toy, he pleaded. Pleaded means requested. When he requested his parents to buy a toy, his father looked at him red-eyed in his familiar parent's way. His mother, melted by the free spirit of the day, was tender and giving him her finger to hold, said, "Look, child, what is before you?" Listening the child's request, the father became angry, and like a cruel ruler, he expressed his angerness. He was not agree to buy the toy, and his mother was very much happy. So, in a loving attitude, he spread his finger to hold his finger. He spread his finger to hold the baby and told, "Baby, look what is before you." It was a flowering mustard field pale like melting gold as it swept across miles and miles of even land. When, when they went ahead, when they went ahead, they saw the mustard field. And the mustard field, they saw the mustard field. The mustard field was looked like a melting gold, which was covered miles and miles away. In the mustard field, a group of dragonflies were moving noisily on their bright purple wings in search of sweetness from the flowers. Dragonflies, a group of dragonflies were moving in search of honey or sweetness from the honey. The child followed them. The child with interest, with pleasure, the child followed him to catch it. But his mother gave the warning. His mother gave a cautionary call. Cautionary call means warning. Don't go there, don't touch, don't catch it. The child followed them in the air with a gaze. Gaze means vision. Child followed him with a keen interest till one of them would steal its wing and rest. One of them will take a rest in any flower, then will catch it. He will try to catch it, but his mother gave a cautionary call. Mother gave the warning. Come, child, come to the footpath. You return to come back to us. He cheerfully ran towards his parents and walked by their side for a while. Being, however, soon left behind, attracted by the little insects and worms along the footpath, they were coming out of their hiding places to enjoy the sunshine. When mother warned him to come back to return, child returned again. And he ran towards his parents and walked by the side for a while or for a moment. After some time, he soon left behind, he lagged behind. Because again he attracted by the little insects and worms which were crawling along the road, along the footpath, coming out from the hiding places to enjoy the sunshine, because winter season is finished, and to enjoy the sunshine they are coming out. So the child was attracted to see the insects and worms. Till come, his parents called from the shade of a grove where they had seated themselves on the edge of a well. He ran towards them. Again his father called him, and the parents were sitting on the shade of a grove. Grove means group of trees. The father were sitting in a group of trees. They called, "Oh child, you come here again." And they were sitting at the edge of a well. They were sitting at the edge of a well. Again the child returned towards them. A shower of young flowers fell upon the child as he entered the grove. The parents were sitting on the shade of a grove. The child was lagged behind. The mother called him, "Come, come, child, come." The child came. When he entered the grove, a shower of young flowers fell on the child. When he entered the grove, he became very much happy, and he forgot his parents. And forgetting his parents, he began to gather the raining petals in his hand. He forgot his parents and he collected the petals in his hand. Petals means the parts of the flower. But lot, he heard the cooing of doves. When he was collecting the petals, he listened the cooing of doves, the sounds of the doves, and he ran towards his parents. Again he ran towards his parents, shouting, "Dove, dove." The raining petals dropped from his forgotten hands. What he collected, what petals he collected again dropped from his forgotten hands. Come, they called to the child. That means the parents, they called again to their child. For the fourth time, they told, "Come, child, come." Hearing the cooing of doves, the child became frightened. So, in fear, the child was moving around the banyan tree. And the father went and took him up to the narrow curved footpath. The father took him, the child, and went to the fair through the curved footpath which led to the fair through the mustard field. The child was fear and afraid of. So this is all about the first unit. This is the summary of the first unit. It was the festival of spring. Child went to a fair with his parents. He saw so many things. He saw the flowering mustard field, a grove with young flowers, cooing of doves, and a carved footpath leading to a fair. This is. The child was unable to suppress his desire and wanted to buy a toy. This is the summary of the first unit. Thanks a lot. Thank you.